Good morning to those who listen. It's March 7th, 2026, 12:31 a.m. And earlier today I did 3 videos on the Paralympics. It was the opening ceremonies, but it was blocked. In fact, it says partially blocked, but it was like mostly blocked. It was like the only country you can see it in is South Africa. And as you can see, I got another view over there. 7 views on 3 videos, so not so good. But I'm going to go through these videos and just do some still images, and that's all I can do. Here's the first image, people dancing around. Also the circle around, maybe some like hypnotism going on. Not sure what that here is. All the dances were wearing like hoods or something, and then they take them off later. And again, we got them dancing in circles. The middle part kind of looks like frequencies or something, like a subwoofer in a way, but I can't show you. I can't show you the actual motion. There you can kind of see a little motion there. Then we had a lot of heart symbols. And it even has like the chambers, heart chambers. There's a lot of them. So here we got hearts. 7 hearts. Then we had people floating in the air, and they were in the shape of a heart, and then they kind of do all these weird dances in the air. And then they formed numbers. They did the countdown from 10 all the way, and they actually had 0 too. And then 0. All the dancers with the hoodies on, they took them off. And then this weird woman comes out and does some weird stuff. Some weird lights shooting up to the sky. Forms into a triangle or like pyramid shape. This woman comes out and then she puts some like black or gray makeup on her right side, so left side. It's weird. At first I thought she did something to her eye, which maybe she did. I thought it was a black eye, but maybe not. So then she has like this gray makeup on one side. I thought we were doing the one eye symbolism. Very strange. It reminded me of the Star Trek Starfleet, where the woman had one side black and one side white. I just noticed this right now. Her face looks kind of reptilian. She hands off the Italian flag to another woman, but the other woman's arm is really weird. What in the world's up with this woman's arm? So something's definitely up with this woman. Look at her arms. Is this like some kind of weird reptilian thing? And look at her arm here. What the? Come on. What's going on? I don't know, but something's majorly wrong with this woman's arm. Can't say those are muscles. That does not look right. She hands off the flag to some, I don't even know what you call this, kind of soldier maybe? And it was weird because the soldiers were walking around like robots, really stiff and slow. I'm not sure what kind of headgear this is. Looks weird. They put up the Italian flag. Then they go into a thing with how the Paralympics started. They show the man who created or was started the Paralympics. I guess this was the first games. And then they just showed all the years of the Paralympics. And then they started with all the different countries coming out with the athletes. Not sure if that's anything or this. Then they have this girl and then another girl and then some other people. But mainly this girl is like looking in a mirror. She's going through like a portal, going through a doorway. So maybe a portal or an alternate dimension. A black mirror. And then it shows her going in and out of the door. And then they swing around the door. It's weird. She walks through the doorway. Then the mirror's on the side. Then they start doing all kinds of weird things in the doorway. Maybe they're going in and out of dimensions. And another one. I noticed over here, though, number 15. And I guess over on the side is 11. 11/15. November 15th? And then they just kind of swing around the door for a while. Very strange. This last scene with the doorway, there's scenery behind there. Like a field or something. I'm not sure. Then there's this weird stuff going on. The musician, whenever it goes in this like octagon thing, there's a pyramid behind. And here's where there's a lot of hypnotism, trance things. There's a lot of things that does circles, like a hypnotizing thing. Here's one of them. We'll see a better view of it, but it's spinning around, and they come up there and they spin around and go off. I don't know. And they're all black and white. So imagine this spinning around in circles. Another view of it. There's a guy who spins around on it. And then we got another one over here. It kind of looks like a black hole in a way. Everything is like black and white. There's a musician in this like octagon weird thing. I don't know if you can make out anything in there. Maybe some kind of a face. Then we got the weird black hole thing. Then we got some squares that look like they have holes or something. I don't know. Some passageways. Maybe a better view of it. And then there. I don't know. It's like things don't make you kind of like optical illusions, kind of, you know, like you see those optical illusions where it looks like something is spinning when it really isn't. I also want to mention in this octagon, it's just an upside down triangle. Another image, or this image from a different angle. And then it's just this circle, but then this thing looks like it's spinning around too. They're all around the guy, now the musician guy, and then they all fall down. They all get on top of that octagon weird thing, and then they all like kind of lay down. It's weird. Not sure what this is supposed to be. Not sure what's going on. They have some people with instruments, but she's got this weird thing like hooked up to her nose. That's like very weird. And this is going to end it for this. Oops, stop. Stop. Jeez. So then there's the musicians. So I'm going to end this one here because I'm running out of room. I got one more shorter video of some more weird images and symbology from the Paralympics. Thanks for watching. God bless.